Oh, I thought he died. Yo, I can be lucky I rode away there. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die. So I've been mining for quite a few hours now, and I've actually had to repair both steel pickaxes twice, I think. And yeah, this isn't all I have. I also have in the mini bike, so don't worry. Guys, I keep saying it. I said it last time, and I'll keep saying it. The grind in this game is too real. At least one of my friends was keeping me company yesterday by talking to me on Steam. But damn, it took so long just to mine this. He also gave me a link so I can make, when I make level 600 quality pickaxes, I can mod it so that it actually does one shot instead of two. I know it's quite early on day 35, but I want to go back to the base and see how far I think the forges are done. So we're gonna upgrade the wall a bit to steel, and then I also dug that tunnel in between the bases. I made it a little bit wider, so we're gonna make that today, and then also upgrade the walls to steel. The only reason I'm not continuing mining at the moment is I want to put all the iron ore I have on me at the moment in the forge. I actually need to cut down all these trees before the horde, since it creates lag on the server. Wait, we need to get onto this one, because you first need to put everything in the forge. Oh, almost didn't make it again. If I were to lose this mini bike, I'd be so damn upset. Okay, let's just see. Take out all the iron first. Oh, iron. And then with everything. Oh yeah, I also got 2 deposits of silver ore. So that's quite awesome. Okay, so this one's still cooking. It's the main one. But there's nothing in it, so it doesn't need to cook. Okay. Let's just put all the ore away that we're not going to use. And then I want to put 2 stacks in each forge. So we're going to be cooking a nice amount of iron now. Guys, as you can hear, there is noise in the background. I apologize for that, since I'm recording this in the morning. Also, as most of you have noticed, I'm not using the camcorder at the moment, because the one friend also mentioned to me that with or without, it works either way. And it actually helps me with my CPU if I don't do that as well. Okay, so I need to replace all these spikes. I actually need to add more, especially if I'm going to use all those fires now. Okay, let's start with these. I think next time I plant the trees, it's going to be further away from the base as well. If I were, for example, to plant these in another region, as some of you know, this game loads in regions. If I planted all the trees in another region, it'll actually save processing time. And the trees will only take CPU space if I go into that other region. Okay, let's do this. I thought I could perhaps do 1,000 stack. It'll be so much easier then, but if I split that, it'll be 1.5. I'm going to be recording this episode, and then there will be some time left before the next horde, or before the horde. So during that time, I'm going to make 4 more spotlights, and maybe go back and mine some more. Okay, 500 should be enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's going to be 500 per stack, and then each forge is going to get 2 stacks and a 500. Okay, so that's 5 forges done. Damn, this takes a while. Okay, let's just put the wood away for now. We'll use it later on again. And then fill the forges. As you guys can see, I cooked stone into the forges, so I'm going to make cement as well. So I think I'm almost out of concrete mix. I'm also going to be cooking the same amount into this forge. Let's just quickly see how many more of these I can make. 27. So let's do this. Craft, and then oh, I didn't put any stone into this one. Okay, so while that is cooking, let's just grab... I should actually make better chests in here as well. Let's just grab the wood. Looked right past it. Okay, I'm going to put the tools away for now. Should actually also empty the mini bike. This I'll leave in here for now. This I must remember for the horde. Let's take these. This I'm going to use in the tunnel. One more. Okay, so I still need to cook all the shale that I've got. Damn, I'm going to make a ton of oil or gas. Just empty the mini bike as well so I know it's clear. And then this here so I can repair it. I should actually make more mini bike parts and this time try and make them all level 600. But I'll do that after the horde. So now first we need to go back to the other side to get some, actually get the hammer and everything. Okay, so here I'm gonna do like so, upside down, and then next to this I'm gonna put the ramps. So let's just do this. I think it's easier if I walk, backwards. As you guys can see, the walls do have a little bit of ore left in them, but I'm not going to dig further for the ore. Like I said in the beginning, I just want this to be a tunnel, not a mine. I can actually be lucky that this holds the plates up and doesn't drop them. Okay, did I misplace one now? Doesn't seem like it, almost felt like it. Okay, so I was one off, damn. And let's get the... Oh, as you guys can see, I have the boxes marked now as well. Miscellaneous, like bones and stuff. Clothes. Tokens, cash, maps, and quests. Just the normal one I usually have in there. Tools. Oh, tool. I need the hammer. Building materials, everything I'll ever need to build. Oh, there's wood in here as well. Cool. Let's see if there's anything else here. Don't need spikes. Don't need to repair anything. I just hope they don't wreck all the spikes in the wall again. This time we have to survive it. Should actually have dropped this in the other base. Anyways, like as you guys can see, I sorted everything nicely. Everything explosive related, ammo related, gun related, and then food and water and drinks and stuff. For those wondering why I'm doing this tunnel like this, why you have to put stuff in, if it's just like this and a screamer walks above you, she can sense you and scream. Sometimes even all the way to bedrock, but I think that one is a bug. So it's actually rather, it's important to put stuff, even if it's just on the side and above you, like here on the side. You don't have to put anything on the floor, but she can detect you through game resources. Through player blocks you can't. I'm thinking of doing the sides with plates as well, but I'm not sure if I should do plates like these or plates with wood, because I think plates with wood will be a lot cheaper. Actually, I've done the whole tunnel in wood, because now I'm going to use a ton of resources I could have used for walls and stuff. At least our zombie base, or horde base, is almost done. So next we'll be able to do the lake house build, and it's... ooh, there's still a block here. And it's just in time, guys, because Alpha 16 is apparently dropping, according to Mad Mole, at the end of May. So I should just be able to do the lake build before then. Also, guys, I got a big-ass fright yesterday. As I was going to the mine, I was far away enough from the base, but a screamer saw me and screamed. And that wasn't what startled me. What startled me was the 2 dogs that she spawned. And only then did I notice that I was level 100 plus. For some reason, placing them on the bottom like this feels off. It feels like I'm missing something. This is actually one fancy-ass tunnel. The only reason you might want to put a floor on the floor is because the zombies can still spawn on the block down here. Since there's a hole leading to the base and everything, they sometimes spawn in the tunnels when a screamer screams. But if it's just player blocks, then they can't spawn down here. Guys, I'm trying to keep a similar tone throughout the video, but I have noticed... ooh, do I have enough? 1, 2... yes, awesome, perfect. But I have noticed that sometimes I talk a lot softer, and I only noticed that recently. So I am trying to speak the same volume all through the video, but just in case I don't, usually when I cut the video, or edit the video, I put the video's audio louder than the music. just so that you can hear me properly. I actually want to put torches down here, but I don't know what's going to work better. Torches every few blocks in the walls, or a spotlight. I'll break out this block, put a spotlight behind the ladder, and it shines down the path. Only problem is, as you get closer to the ladder, it's going to blind you. Okay, let's see how far the resources are cooking. Ooh, almost 1,000 each. It's going to be 7,000, so... Oh, it's not an even number. Me and my even numbers. Is there anything there? Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I want to drop all these so it's not wasting inventory space. Only problem now is I don't have any small stones, so I won't be able to make concrete mix at this moment. Damn. I'll have to take the mini bike and go out and do some mining. Well, not mining, I'll just go for some small boulders in the neighboring forest biomes. Because at least with the mini bike it'll take a few seconds or a minute or two to get there. Imagine I had to run all the way there. My brother plays a lot of Skyrim and The Division and games like that. And he actually told me, imagine this game had a weight limit, so you can only carry a certain amount of resources. And I was actually thinking about it, that would be awesome, but then instead of a mini bike, they should also allow us to use cars. So you can actually stack stuff and store stuff in the car itself. Because then it will be like a mini bike, but a mini bike can only carry that much. So while we're on this side, let's quickly make a few torches and then also put up these defenses. Let's just make all 32. Oh, let's make it on us. Let's just make all 32, then we know we are covered later on as well. See, just from this tunnel, I'm already almost out of concrete mix. Just quickly put up all these iron bars and then upgrade a few of these to steel. I just hope that the zombies don't break through these guys. I mean, it's so much work getting all of this up. Let's see, are these... Wait, why is this... Ooh, I didn't upgrade these. I don't have any frames on me at the moment. I just have to, when I get back to the forge base, get a few of those and then come upgrade these. For now, I think they broke through this one last time. Yeah. So, let's just upgrade these as far as we can. Technically, I should be upgrading these plates first. But for now, they usually break through this level. When I get back to the forge side, I have to get frames. And then I also have to get spotlights. Or rather, all the storage is over here, so I can make spotlights on this side. Wait, there's no spikes over here. Damn, did I forget to fix this part? Doesn't seem like it. I'll just have to remember that as well. Yeah, but I'm pleasantly surprised, guys. We still have a little bit left, and we got all the way around on the first run. So it uses a lot less steel than I thought. And that was only for, I think there was like 500 or 250. 250 steel per forge. So now that we are doing a lot more per forge, we're going to see a lot more steel. And we'll be able to upgrade way more. Let's just see. Ooh, these need to be repaired. I also need to place new ones anyways. And then... 1, 2, 3 spikes. I'm actually surprised I missed these 3, because I got all these on this side. Then I also need to remember to make a 4th layer, but first I want to place the floor on this side. Don't want to make the same mistake that I made there. Okay, so a second layer. Let's just hope. At least with a second layer like this, when the zombies come, we can stand. Actually, get this one there. We can stand here and they'll just stand underneath us. They won't damage the wall. But that's only for the normal zombies. The cop zombies will still puke on us. Every time I record in the morning like this, I just hope that it records my voice. Because sometimes the mouse struggles to work in the morning since it's so cold over here. And then after a few minutes it warms up and then works nicely. Also guys, my fears were realized this morning. I thought that my 4TB, well, it's also good news actually. I thought my 4TB hard drive died because it doesn't want to pick up on my motherboard. But this morning my brother lent me his spare SSD card. I put the drive in, and that also didn't want to pick up on two different SATA connections. So it's the motherboard itself that's failing. That's a bad news, but at least the 4 terabyte with data on it isn't the thing that's failing. So I'll most definitely not be finishing this episode just before the Horde. There'll still be a lot of time left. So I'm going to put resources in the forges. Hopefully by then the iron's at least cooked. And I can put some... Oh, this is bad. And I can put some clay in there. And then hopefully before the Horde there's more steel, so I can do more of the wall. It'll be awesome if I can upgrade all of the bottom wall to steel. Okay, so consider doing the plates, but let's do these first. Especially since they're holding our ladders up. With the bottom rung steel like this, I actually expect us to do rather well in the Horde. The spikes will be wrecked since it's even further day and I haven't died yet. Remember guys, this one works on difficulty. If you don't die, it gets harder and harder. And especially since I'm level 100 and I haven't died, the Horde's going to be extremely difficult. Okay, I still need to memorize which side is easier to go down. I think the other side is. Okay, spotlights, so we need engines. Oh no, we need batteries, I mean. The weakest ones... Doesn't matter, but I still like to use the weakest ones. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we need electrical parts, let's just do that. Wait. Why is a screamer on that side? She's in the base. What the hell? The screamer spawned in my base. Oh no, outside. Whoo! That gave me a fright. So what do we need? Scrap iron and duct tape. Oh, the duct tape is on the building mats. And scrap iron. Awesome. So now we can make 4 more spotlights. It's weird that you can't do this and make them. You have to make one at a time. I mustn't forget that this is where all my resources are. Do I need short iron pipe or forged iron to fix the iron bars? Let's just take both to be sure. It would have sucked if the screamer was inside the base. But it just shows how far out they actually spawn. Because she was on this side over here, and the forge base is way over there. Okay, let's see. Yep, forged iron. So the expensive one. But that seems to be all that's damaged over here, luckily. I actually also want to see if we can quickly go to the traders and sell a few things and see if we can actually get some more steel and resources over there. Okay, so these are the last spotlights we need for the base. We might later on put 4 more outside, but I don't think that would be necessary. Okay, so these spotlights go over here. Like so. So they all shine in a diagonal to the right on all the sides. So even here I'll put one over there. I've actually noticed that this covers more than just pointing them that way straight and that way. It covers more if you put them diagonally like this. Okay, now just hope that the cops don't spit on them. And then we have to put these 3 spikes down outside, and not just your spikes break. There's a screamer on that side. And then also I quickly want to go to the trader, like I said. And I want to do that with you guys because I want to go to the new trader. Okay, can we go this way without a screamer seeing us? Since the mini bike is this side. Then again, let's go in here because we need the clothes. I'm I'm actually afraid of that, since I can jump that easily. Sometimes zombies can run over as well, especially since I still need to add the second layer. Okay, so let's just put everything that we're still going to use in the tunnel. Wrench we can keep on us. We use in the tunnel. This we can put back in building mats. And this we're going to use later on for digging. This we can leave, this we can leave. Okay. So for clothes, I'm not going to sell everything. I'm just going to sell all the hazmat and military stuff, since that gets us the most. Okay, also the mining helmets, they give a little bit more. And then leather dusters. Since I'm going to be making a trip to both the traders, I can just well take 6. Usually you can only sell a maximum of 3 of each item. Let's see if there's anything else that we can sell. I'll take this first so we can see if we can buy stuff. Building mats, no. Where's the gas at? Ooh, tires we can also sell. 1, 2, 3. Baskets we can sell. Let's take more tires. Ooh, I need to put something back for the... Let's see, put this one back. For the gas, I'll just sell some gas with them as well. Gas barrel, gas barrel. I'm going to sell all this gas since we already have that many gas cans and shale. Let's quickly go to the forge house. This actually looks groovy. It can make you so dizzy after a while. I can actually sell more if I use my mini bike storage, but I don't want to take useless scrap as well. I'm actually so lazy. With the webcam not working at the moment, or not being used, I'm just laying down and recording. So I must just be careful that I don't actually press the mute button. Okay, let's see where on the map that is, and then also as we come back, we need to get... Oh, there's treasures everywhere. As we come back, we need to get some stone. So, it's forge house. Where's the trader? Wait, where are we? This is us. So, our trader is where? Why am I so lost at the moment? It's really messing with me that I am not finding the trader right now. I think I'm missing it. Let's just go to this trader. For some reason, I'm not finding our original trader. Okay, let's stop wasting time and let's go. Hopefully another screamer doesn't see me. Send it that way. I'll just have to mark the original trailer later on the map as well. I bet you guys saw it on the map as I was scrolling past it. It's like sometimes when a YouTuber, I actually laugh when that happens, but it's also happened to me, where you're looking for something in the inventory and you're looking right past it. In fact, your mouse went right over it, and you just say you can't find it. I'll have to go to the other trader, or the original trader, off camera, since it's going to be waste too much time looking for it on camera now. Just go past this camp over here. Suck if I went over the mines and lost the mini bike and my inventory. Even with the mini bike, it feels longer than usual. Feels like I'm struggling to get to my destination. That gave me a fright. Just quickly loot these. Oh, I thought he died. Yo, I can be lucky I rode away there. Okay, let's just see if I keep going. The trader is there, so I need to go this way. I actually went cold now because of that damn zombie. Also guys, I was wondering, would you guys prefer me doing longer episodes or shorter episodes? So at the moment my average episodes are about 30-32 minutes or so. Would you prefer 25 minutes or 40-minute episodes? Because I don't want to make them longer and then you guys don't watch the whole video, because that screws up the view time on my statistics. See, there's a lot of boulders in this area, so as I come back I need to take down a few of them, but I just realized I don't have my steel pickaxe. Damn it. Or do I? No, I don't. Damn, I can be so stupid. So I need to see if I can also buy one over here, but it'll be insanely expensive at the trader. Really thought that while I was in the area I could do some boulder smashing. I'm actually looking forward to Alpha 16, guys. Especially since there'll be wolves and direwolves and stuff in the game. So where only the burnt biome and wasteland usually had dogs, now the forest areas will have wolves. I just wonder where the direwolves will be, the snow biome. Also not looking forward to the snakes. Because I mean, who wants to struggle with the snakes? Knock knock. Imagine that sent my mini bike flying. I actually haven't been here yet, I believe. Nope, I haven't been here, guys. It's my first time at this trader as well, so we get to experience him firsthand together. Make sure we close that so no zombies wander in, and then sell a few things. It's a shame you can't loot those back there, and you can't destroy that to get there.
Hey, asshole! You better not bring any diseases into my store.
Ooh, reinforced steel upgrade just like that. Let's first sell a few things. Also, I'll have to cut away as I sell this because I'm going to sell the 482 one at a time. These military things fetch quite a pretty penny. Even the mining helmets, if they're high enough. See, there's a limit of 3. I can only sell 3 things at a time. Let's see, sell 1 at a time of these. Remember guys, if you sell 1 at a time like this, it boosts your barter skill faster. Wow, he took all 80. And I'm almost at 40k tokens, damn it. This is actually rather tiring on your finger. So 1 at a time like this. I'm trying to just pull my finger muscles as stiff as it can so it auto clicks it. This is actually how you wear out your mouse, so I should actually be careful. It's a shame they're not selling an auger, only the chainsaw. Buckshot I want. Let's get all of that. Gunpowder, all of that. Ooh. Remember guys, you have to you have to go through all of these to get stuff, because sometimes it's different things and it's the same thing in different areas, but you can buy 20 there, 20 there, 20 there, so you have to go through all of them with a fine-tooth comb. Buy the brewing book, so if you need to read that. Clothing we don't need, chemicals we definitely need. Concrete mix we need. Heck, even duct tape. I'm gonna get all the duct tape over here. Then I know I'm settled at the base. Ammo? Nope. Yeah, that's it.
Be careful out there.
Let's see what this place has in store for us. This place actually has a ton to loot. Imagine this base also had that secret compartment. For those new to my channel, if you hear stuff in the background, remember my mother has a creche, so I apologize for the kids making so much noise. Especially when I'm recording, I hate it when they do that. Hey, kids will be kids. Okay, let's read this and be back to the base. It's a shame I didn't bring my steel pickaxe. No, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, guys, because I need to explore this side of the map and see if I can go around. If you guys like this episode, please leave a like and share with your friends. If you have any comments, please leave that down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to subscribe for more of this content. See you guys next time.